Just open up fully and step back from both. Step back, not step back. Don't just go drifting about aimlessly. Step back from both. Step back, not step back, and open completely. Extinguish the extinguishing. Just let go, sustaining, let go of holding. If you hold, if you sustain, it's not a blooming. It's not a blooming out of blooming. Step back from step back and not step back without limit. It's not about going on, about floating around. Don't have something to do with something. Step back from both, not grasping and not grasping. Step back from both, step back, not step back. Not let go of the not itself. Release, let go of release itself. Let go of the letting go itself. In a way that there is no limit, all the same. Step back from the stepping back. Step back, let go of stepping back. Step back the self, stepping back. Step back, give up the stepping back. No more inner, no more self, inner. In a way that there is no limit, all the same. Don't keep on drifting about, floating about. Not keep on having something to do with something. Step back from both, not. Step back from grasping, not grasping. Step back from both, step back and not step back. In a way that it is beyond even the beyond, all the same. It's not about holding, sinking, drowning, sustaining. It's not about soaking in any state. Sustaining, soaking, drowning. This is delusive attachment habit. It is a cause of suffering habit, a habit of suffering. Step back from both, not, completely. Go on in a way of not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, all the same. So it release the release, and there will be no more self. Dissolve the self within. You sustain anything, there is still a self inner. So dissolve the inner self. Together with everything. Not grasping dissolve the not grasping itself. Not grasping both grasping not grasping together with everything. The not grasping dissolve not grasping itself. Not grasping both grasping not grasping all together with everything. The not dissolve the not itself. Not both not and not and together with everything. Release the release out. Don't try to find anything to sustain. You're not a clamp, having to hold on to something, cling on to something all the time. Don't look for anything to hold, to cling. This is the essence of enlightenment. It is not about clamping anything. It's not about anything with any anchor. It is the essence of enlightenment. It has nothing to do with holding on to anything. It's cut, even the cutting. It's not grasping, both grasping, not grasping. Essence of enlightenment. So it's not about finding any anchor to hold. It's not about holding on to anything. It isn't either is or is not. It isn't an anchor or holding on to any anchor. It is not either is or is not. Step back dissolve the stepping back itself. Because it isn't either step back or not step back. Step back for both step back, not step back. Because it isn't about either step back or not step back. It isn't either is or is not. Because it isn't either about is or is not. Don't keep on having delusive attachment idea, desire idea. It's not dissolve the is not itself. Because it is not either is or is not. Not grasping dissolve the not grasping itself. Because it isn't either grasping or not grasping. Not grasping even the not grasping itself. Not grasping dissolve the not grasping itself. Because it isn't either grasping or not grasping. Don't keep on having something to do with something that is desire, drifting about. It is something that is not, even that is not itself. Something that is not either is or is not. Don't having something to do with is or is not. That is desire thought. That is delusion thought, attachment thought. back dissolve stepping back
ถอยจากตัวถอย
step back from stepping back
ถอยจากตัวไม่ถอย
step back from not stepping back
ตัวดำรงทรงอยู่เป็นตัณหายังเป็นอุปทาน
sustaining that is still a delusive attachment desire
ยังเป็นวิชา
it
หอย
is
อยู่เลย
still a stuck
เกาะหลักอะไรจับ
a subject
อะไรจับ
of
ลูก
clamping
จับน้ำอยู่
a subject
อะไร
of
เกาะลูก
holding
เกาะน้ำอยู่อะไรเกาะ
what is it that is
ภาวะ
holding on to my state Dhamma state body and mind what is
วิชา
that
หอยก็หลักอยู่เลย
that is still a subject of holding of clinging
อะไรเกาะจิตอะไรเกาะสภาวะ
what is holding on to my
อ
state
ยู่กับปัจจุบัน
what is still holding on to the present moment body mind that is not a subject of enlightenment that is a subject of clamping of
ไม่เอา
holding
สลายตัวไม่เอาสิ
still holding on to my state that is not it so not grasping both grasping not grasping it isn't anything in grasping or not grasping
ไม่สละไม่สิ
not give up the knot not let go of the knot itself not give up the knot itself not dissolve the knot itself
ไม่มีไม่
it isn't anything in not or not not
ไม่มีผู้ดับไม่มีผู้ไม่
not having anyone extinguish not
ไม่มีผู้หลุดไม่มี
extinguish
ผู้ไม่ลด
not having anyone release not release because it isn't anything in having or not
ทั้ง
having
มีทั้งไม่มี
not having both having and not having it isn't anything in having or not having
มันไม่ใช่ตรงที่มีผู้ติดมีผู้หลุด
it isn't about having anyone bound or free it's not having both having and not having
ไม่ใช่แค่ไม่มีผู้
not
ติด
just
ไม่ใช่แค่
not having anyone bound or free it's not having both having not having
ไม่มีผู้ติดไม่มี
not having anyone bound or free they're still having
ไม่มีผู้ติด
they're not
ไม่มี
having
ผู้หลุดแต่มันก็ยังมีอยู่
they're still
ยังมีผู้
having
ไม่มีอยู่
there's still someone not having
มันไม่ใช่แค่ไม่มีผู้ติด
it's not just not having anyone bound or free it's not having both having and not having
มันไม่ใช่แค่ว่าไม่
It's
มี
not
ผู้
just
บรรลุไม่มีผู้ไม่บรรลุ
not having anyone liberated not liberated it's not having both having and not having
ไม่มีผู้บรรลุ
not
ไม่มี
having
ผู้ไม่บรรลุ
anyone
มันก็ยังมีอยู่
liberated
ยังมีตัว
or
ไม่
not
มี
liberated they're still having the not
ไม่ใช่แค่
having
ไม่มีผู้ว่างไม่มี
it's
ผู้
not
ไม่
just
ว่าง
not having anyone empty or not empty it's not having both having and not having
ไม่ใช่แค่ไม่มีผู้
it's not
นิพพาน
just
ไม่มีผู้ไม่
not
นิพพาน
having anyone nibbana or not nibbana it's not having both having and not having
ไม่มีผู้ว่าง
not having anyone empty
ผู้ไม่มี
is still having the someone not having
ไม่มีผู้บรรลุนะมันก็
not
ยังมี
having anyone liberated
มันก็มี
still having
ไม่มีอะ
still having that someone not having
ไม่มีผู้ติดไม่มี
not having anyone bound or free
ไม่มีมันทั้ง
still
ไม่มี
having that someone not having so not having both having not having
ไม่มีทั้งมีทั้งไม่มี
not having both having not having
ไม่ใช่มัวแต่อะไรในว่างอะไรในไม่ว่าง
don't keep on having something to do with empty or not empty
ไม่ใช่แค่ไม่มีอะไร
it's not just not having anything
แค่ไม่มีอะไรมันก็ยังมีอยู่ก็ยังมี
when you think that you're not having anything you still have that not having so not having both having and not having
ไม่ใช่แค่ไม่อะไรกับอะไร
not just not having anything with anything not having anything with anything still having that not having
ทั้งไม่มี
so not having both having and not having
หมดวิชาหอยที
so there is no more
อะไรว่าอะไรไม่ว่า
of holding having something to do with empty not empty holding on to empty not empty
ไม่ว่าง
holding on to emptiness that is not empty in emptiness still having something to do with emptiness that is not empty within the emptiness
อย่าแค่ไม่มี
don't just not having if you are with not having that is still having is having that not having so not having both having and not having so it will be the end of both no more and not no more
จะได้ไม่เหลือทั้งตัวเหลือตัวไม่เหลือ
and it will be the end of ending and not ending
ทั้งตัวเหลือตัวไม่เหลือ
no remains or both remain and not remain it's not just not having anyone attached or not attached not having anyone attached not attached that's still having that someone not having so not having both having and not having not just not having anything with anything not having anything with anything that's still having nothing to do with anything so not having both having not having
กอย่างอโหสิแม้กระทั่งตัวอโหสิเอง
everything
อโหสิ
forgiven, even the forgiven itself. Ahosi,
โหสิ
Ahosi.